Okay, here we go. Something crazy came up. Oh, that was interesting. If you don't get the kill, I know why. Oh god, this Vayne's being retarded. Holy shit, this Vayne should die. Okay, so let's go back to this. So basically, you didn't know the bubble was coming or something. It was way too late, right? Here, you had to know the bubble was coming. There's nothing. Only the condemn, the wave, or the bubble is coming, right? If you get condemned, that doesn't matter. If the wave comes, you should E it, and if the bubble comes, you should E it, right? You're expecting those things from Nami. So when you're playing this fight, you know that's one of those three things is gonna happen, right? Statistically speaking, for them to get out of this situation, one of those three things is happening. So you needed to do that the instant she bubbles, and then because you failed to dodge it, this Vayne's gonna get away. Also, you ran towards her when you should be blocking her path, right? So now you can't even catch up. So let's go back to this. So and he walked. Okay, so he walked down as well. He should stand between Vayne and escape, right? Because Vayne dies to Diana 1v1, so she's not getting away that way. He runs down towards Vayne. So also you should block Vayne's path from getting to her tower. Diana already has the 1v1 secured if she goes anywhere else. So her only logical move is to run back to tower. So you shouldn't be walking downwards, if that makes sense. Right, so if I was this guy, so this is fine, Who cares if he hits a minion? The E or the flash has to come out. The instant Vayne does this, it's fine if you get knocked up. Then you Q here, and you ult, and then she's dead, right? Basically. I don't know, you just got hit by both the Nami CC abilities, so you guys didn't have the damage, right? She just straight runs away from Diana. That ult was good. Somehow it hit both of them. There should be a free, okay, here's the problem. You're gonna get condemned right here, right now. If he was any good, you would condemn right now. So you shouldn't be chasing this guy unless you have him with this Q, which you don't. You need 2 Qs and an auto attack to kill him. So in order for you to get to this position, in order for you to be in this position, you have to have a plan, right? And from what I'm seeing, there's zero way to kill Nami. If everyone plays perfectly, there's zero way to kill Nami, right? You chase, Vayne condemns, you have no way to finish her off. If you flash this way, you block the condemn, but you get pushed back. So there's no reason to chase here, except for extra damage. I don't know. If you were a god, what you would just walk up this line. The instant she condemns, you flash over, and then you keep going. That's one way to do it, but you need to have that planned out. There's no way to kill her. So you losing your heal here was pretty bad. So you gotta plan this stuff out. That's like chasing without thinking, basically. Okay, here we go. This is where Vayne starts going off unless you have a plan for Vayne. Okay, here. You missed that Q. That's game over. You gotta run. You miss a single Q in any kind of engage, and you're 2v2ing, everything's even. You even have a Sheen, you have a kill, and you're gonna lose this. I can tell already. Because you missed that Q, there's no way to win, right? Q is actually fucking important to miss. You can't be oh, play Ezreal because you miss a Q, it's not that bad. No, it's pretty bad because it's on a 5-second cooldown, and you're gonna lose the fight within that 5 seconds, right? You need to land those Qs. Also, hitting a Q will reduce your cooldowns by 1 second. That's super important. So that's an automatic loss in this fight, right? You could have killed them. Let's go back. Okay, right here, this should be won. If you land everything, you've won, right? This is good. If you hit everything on her, you win, right? So you wait. What you do to guarantee your Qs is Q flash, E into their face Q, or you wait for them to auto attack you. They turn around and auto attack you, and you Q them in the face, and they complete their auto attack for your Q. That's a good trade, right? But the instant you miss that, you did it after she auto attacked, right? So there is no way for you to win this now. There's no conceivable way for you to win this now. Because she's already used her NATO, she's already used her shield, her ult's not up. I don't know if you have exhaust, but Nami should have exhaust, so that doesn't work. There's no way to win this. If you ult here, it doesn't matter because they have a ward, she just backs off. So you need to like, you could have trapped her into a win no matter what situation if you landed your Q there. But you didn't, so there's no way to continue this fight. You like trapped Nami, which is really good. Like that forced Vayne to come help, and it would have like ended up killing one of them. But you needed to land. You need to land your shit on Ezreal. Okay, this is a big wave. Okay. This is an interesting use of your ult. So I wouldn't have ulted here, but I don't think it's too big of a problem because what Ezreal ult is not meant to clear waves. I don't care what anyone tells you. Unless it's to clear waves across the map, attacking your inhibitor tower, or any of that kind of shit, it should not be used to clear waves. Or to prevent the dive, it should be used to clear waves, right? But your ult is like your second trump card. Your first trump card is your E. Your second trump card is the ult damage, which is disgusting on squishies, on the backline. No matter what, at what point of the game it doesn't matter what time it is. As long as they have no defensive items, your ult's gonna do like a third of their health. It's like this. It's like Ezreal ult is actually like so good. But you have to know how to like use it correctly. I think here is okay because you don't need it in 2 minutes from what I see. But that's like your second trump card, right? You could have farmed these minions fine without using it at all. Like, what was the point of using it here? You use it on Vayne. If they stay, they sit back and like Nami sustain, doesn't matter. If they back, they heal anyways, right? So your ult doesn't do anything except put it on cooldown. So I actually think you should save your ult, right? Like they stay, all of a sudden Vayne is like almost one wave from full health, right? And made your ult. It basically you took a card from your hand and you like threw it in the trash because like for no reason, basically. You gotta like think when you do this. Like to me, it didn't look like you had a reason to ult, right? Like unless I'm wrong, you were gonna get ganked, which is highly unlikely against the Janna with her ult. I just don't see why you'd use it there, right? Okay, so let's take a look here. Zach's not in Trap Bush. Zach could be behind you, but I highly doubt it in Diamond 5, and he's not in here, so there's no way you're gonna get dove, right? So I wouldn't have used my ult there, and this is good. You can't really, like, you're supposed to bully Vayne and lane if they pick Vayne, but you're Ezreal, so there's no way you can do that. So this is fine. This is fine. Just farming is fine. Going even is fine. You're like better than fine right now. You're like winning this lane, so this is good. Okay, it looks like you wanted a hard push. Okay, this is fine. This is fine use of ult if that's what you wanted, and you want to back right now. That's fine. If you're gonna back right now, that's fine. Better fucking run though. I don't know why you're fighting. This is the instant you turn to fight. I know you're doing something wrong. The instant you turn around to fight, you have 0% chance to win this, right? I just 0% chance. Nami's here, both full health. They just bought, right? They just bought. You have almost no mana. You have no ult. You cannot win this no matter what you do. I don't care if you're a faker, you don't win this, right? You turn around there, you don't win this, which is why you flash here. Oh god, if you go that, okay, never mind. Seems like you got away, but like you burned both summoners, right? This is like being greedy for CS, right? The instant right here, he can go on you, slow you, and then you lose your flash, right? All he has to do is tumble forward, cutlass you, get this Nami speed up, whatever shit, and then you lose your summoners, basically, right? And then he does it like a little bit later, but it's like the same effect. You just cannot turn around. So I think the lesson to take away here is 15-20. If something unexpected happens, this is one of my golden rules. If something unexpected happens, just run. If you don't know you can win the fight, just run, because they know they can win the fight. You don't know if you can win the fight or not, but you should trust that they're smart enough to come up with a plan to kill you, right? So if they want to fight and you don't have all the information because you were surprised, you should run like hell. It doesn't, at any rank, you run like hell. Unless you have more information than them, you run like hell. Okay, here's another thing. It didn't actually matter in this game because there's no way this game works, but on Ezreal 16-21, or this is for any champion, any skill shots you want to make that need to connect, you wait until after they dash. Otherwise, you must assume they're going to dodge it, right? So 16-21, you should hold onto your skill shots until after you force them to use their dash ability when they have one, right? Because if you depend on that ability to connect and they force the miss with a flash, a tumble, a dash, you're gonna lose because you needed that ability to land, right? Like that's like something a lot of like RE players have to think about that a lot, right? They need to land charm to win. So what they do is they ult in someone's face, they flash Q. Someone's gonna be like someone panics, they use their flash, then you can charm where they flash, right? That's how you win with RE. So that's the same with the Ezreal. You can E into their face if you know you can't lose, and then you wait until he tumbles because he's panicking, and then you Q him in the face, right? Even the best like players in Challenger, you E into their face, you're right next to them. If you Q, they know that they can't dodge it in time because their reaction time is like not that good. No matter what people tell you, everyone's reaction time is like pretty normal. It's just like what they're thinking of this shit beforehand. So they're gonna have to use their. That's basically the same as forcing them to dodge, because if they don't dodge, they can't react in time to your Q. But you give them a little bit of time to see what they do, and then you cast your Q. So every game you have opportunities to like gain an advantage for your team. And if you take every single one of those opportunities, you're gonna win the game, right? Theoretically, you play perfectly, you win the game. Even doesn't matter what rank you are. It doesn't matter how good the enemy team is. You take every opportunity you see, you win the game. This is one of those opportunities. This is what it looks like. One of these opportunities is coming up, right? You have everything up, all 4 abilities. You don't have Q or Flash, but that's okay. Right? Whoever wins this fight and wins every fight after that is gonna win the game, right? So let's see what happens here. This is like an important fight for you. Okay, that was good. This is really good. You're gonna kill this guy. Oh god. See, that was really good. That was really good. That was really good. I would say that was really good. Although it wasn't optimal, it was really good. Cause you hit 4. Oh god, the windwall. I guess that like doesn't matter, but see how he uses E here? This is correct. Okay, so use your E to dodge an ability, kill someone, or get away with your life, right? So he saves his E until the last thing. On this guy, right? He saves his E until this guy is impossible to get away. Vel'Koz cannot get away no matter what after he uses E. So that's really good. Unless Nami like killed him or something, I don't know. But that was really good. So that's correct usage of E right there. For future reference, you bait the windwall by using your lesser abilities, right? Actually, you actually get fucked here, damn. Vayne is also taking one of those opportunities to win the game, right? This is one of Vayne's opportunities due to the mistakes that were made by your team and you yourself, right? And she actually does this. I'm pretty sure she does this. Wow. So that was, damn. Vayne is so bad, she killed everyone though. So there, fuck, what time was this? 17:23. You don't use your abilities. You don't use your important abilities when windwall is up. This is like a special case. When they have windwall or something like that, bait it out first or wait it out first. Otherwise, you're going to be very sad when it gets blocked. I would say this is all acceptable up until this part where you aren't watching the map. She's in 100% vision. That's, I don't know. That's, you can see her coming. I don't know. You just see her coming the whole time. That's like, you just need to look at your map, man. Like, if you know she was coming, you just run up this way, and then she can't dive without getting fucked by Diana, Janna, whatever. Right? So, I don't know. You use your E when you're going to kill someone, dodge something, or live. So because you use your E here, you can just walk up to her, and Nami has the flash anyways, right? So you would have your E and your flash. I don't even know why you flash here. You would have your E and your flash. You would have your E and your flash for her her ult/bubble, right? I don't know if she had ult or bubble, but neither do you. So the ult was just a miss. I don't know what to say about that one. Okay, that was a really good heal. Whoa, okay, you E into danger there. Actually, it was okay because it's like 1v5, but That caught me off guard for a sec. Oh no. Okay, so you're like again, your ultimate needs to land on the back line basically all the time, or to kill someone. And this just aims at nothing. Like remember, he has windwall. So what if he came out of teleport and windwalled you, right? Right about here, you should aim this out at them, right? They can't dodge it. You don't even need to ult. You can save your ult until later. You just fight this Yasuo guy right now. Instead, you're like it's like you lose damage by not hitting him while you're ulting, and you ulted nothing. So you might have needed that later, right? Right? Like it's very important. It's very important. Like here, like you can use ult here, right? It would have almost killed her. It would have let Diana finish. Like I guess you guys still get them, but if they played any better, you would be in trouble, right? So it's about like making less mistakes. I know like a lot of this seems like nitpicking, but like you should strive to be perfect, because if you're perfect, then you can blame your teammates and all that shit. But if you're not perfect, then you always have like something to improve on. This is all fine, I think. Okay, you can fuck them all. You can. This is like a pentakill right here. Oh, okay. See, using the E incorrectly makes it so that this fight is over, because you have no way to. Besides your flash, you have no other surprises. So you can walk up. You can just walk up to them. To be honest, I don't know. It's just like something to think about, right? Like you're using E for no reason here. I'm sure you get away with it, but I mean, it's like definitely could have been better, right? You could have killed them all instead of 2 of them. So like, let's take a look at this. Use your E here for like, how much damage is this? 290 damage out of his 2,000 whatever. That's like not good enough value, especially when you have so much shit to dodge. So when you're trying to outplay with the people disadvantage, you need to save all your you need to get maximum value from everything. So you need to land everything. Everything needs to dodge everything perfectly, and you have to bait with like heal. That's how you do these outplays. So you need to like you end up wasting flash here because you use your E there. Like it could have been intentional, but you end up losing the fight. So I'm guessing it's not. Like using your E to bait out their shit, because like you have a bubble and a knockup and Yasuo shit to dodge and a Zac E, right? Too much shit to be wasting your E to bait out one of their abilities, because they have too many abilities. Like I don't know. Like you could have done better here. I'm not saying you did bad. I'm saying that it could have been better, and that's the whole point of this, right? You're trying to figure out what you can do better. So you need to like so this is important. When you're doing like an outplay with less people, you need to get maximum value of every ability. Like if you think about it this way, you're fed. If you lose the game, you're like, shit, my teammates suck because I did a lot and my teammates did nothing. But in fact, what you should be thinking is, shit, I should have carried this game because I was so fed. Otherwise, what game can I carry if I can't carry a game where I'm fed, right? Okay, that was really good. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want to see from any kind of Ezreal. Look at how much damage it does. It is 524 damage on a fucking AP carry. That's so good, right? That's exactly what I want to see. That was perfect. 10 out of 10 on that one. Okay, this is gonna be really sad. Okay, QSS, that's good. That's very good. You can probably fuck them all now. See, okay, use your E again. Like I don't understand why you're using your E here. What are you using your E for, right? Use your E, and it did 0 damage, and it actually positioned you further away, right? If you had E closer, you probably could have killed Nami, or chased him down at least, right? Let's take a look at this. So Zac does some boosted engage with his team not nearby. Vayne actually tries to go for you. You can probably... Okay. So here are a few problems. Where the hell did your E go? And why aren't you using Blade of the Ruined King or something? Honestly, that was just bad positioning. Like, no mechanical outplay would let you live. From here on out, you cannot live. Blade of the Ruined King, she still gets her auto attacks off. you heal, which is correct, but you died at Vel'Koz ult anyways. So basically, you have to rewind and look at it here. This is where you died, right? This is actually where you died. You didn't QSS. You didn't QSS anything in time. You didn't Blade the Ring King to Zac. You actually get hit by the wave. Right here, you're dead. No matter what you do, you're dead, right? Yeah, if I were in your position right here, I'd be dead. There's nothing I can do. You need to basically, I don't know. Okay, like look at this. E to the side still dies to Vel'Koz. E anywhere here, you still die to Vel'Koz, right? So there's no way he lives from here. Right, take a look, take a look. Right here, he could have E from this center point. Anywhere in this circle, it dies to Vel'Koz ult. Right? There's no way. There's no way. So he died by being out of position. That's what this is. You didn't have a plan for getting caught, right? You actually use your E and you still get hit. So 32, 40, using your you used your escape and still got hit. Slash caught. This leads you dying to Vel'Koz ult immediately. If you're that far forward, you should always have an out. For example, one out of this situation would be QSS the knockup and bork Zac to run away really fast. So even after you wasted, yeah, something like that, right? And then use E to dodge a wave or something, right? So he basically died getting caught here. You guys are saying he thought he'd get over the wall? I see no way he can get over the wall. From this, he's so far away from that shit. There's no way. Best thing you can do is take the hit and QSS immediately, right? That's what I would do. Right? If you QSS the knockup, Zac cannot ult immediately, so you can E out. So QSS E, he's nothing Zac can do to stop you from doing that, right? So that's like a 100% foolproof plan. Nothing Zac can do will keep you where you were. So you need a plan. I don't want to see these fights. I don't really care about what you're. This is like correct. You just stay with your team. That's fine. Okay, so this is Zac. All of us. Okay, if you play this perfectly, they lost this fight. There's no way. Their tank just fucking like suicided. Well, actually, your tank is suiciding too. Jesus Christ. Okay, that was a sick ult. Okay, look at this. This is a perfect example of what you should use Ezreal for. Look at this. 557 damage on Vayne. 597 damage on Vel'Koz. This should win you the fight, right? You play this okay, you Ian, this is crazy. You actually remember the thing about you. If you needed to connect, you need that shit to land. So you don't commit until that shit lands, or you have a way of guaranteeing it to land. This is like GG. This is how you throw a fight right here, right? This is actually how you throw a fight. You lose your flash. There's actually, I'm not actually even sure if there's a way to win this anymore. Maybe if they fuck up more, but I don't know. Like, I don't know why you're eating here. I don't know why you're eating here. You can just look at this. This is so free. You just Q her. You Q her, see if it lands. Why can't you just Q her first, right? If you miss it, she dodges wherever away. You can auto attack, or if she runs away, you can hit their front line. That's another way to win the fight. But like eating in here is like committing to this kill. It's like being greedy, right? You're like, oh, I'm going to kill this guy, and then I'll have cooldown on my E coming up so I can get more damage off. That's too greedy. I don't think that's correct. Especially when the team fight's this close. Like, say Diana hadn't outplayed that asshole, this would be even worse than it is. You just can't get... if you need something to land it first before going in. Oh, what's going on here? Right, you're in a position... 13, 4, and 5. You have a lot of farm, a lot of items. You're in a position to solo carry this game for your team. Okay, so remember the rules. Remember the rules. Remember the rules. You're eating in. You have to dodge something, kill something, or live. And this meets neither of those requirements. You actually get fucked here, I'm sure. Even if you land everything on Vayne, it doesn't matter because you literally took you took half your health because you're CC'd. And even though you QSS the condemn, it didn't matter at this point. At this point, it's GG in this fight because you eat in, did a shit ton of damage to Vel'Koz, but then Vayne did that same amount of damage back to you, right? And she's weaker than you. But it doesn't even matter because you made that one mistake. So you can't use your E unless you're gonna kill someone, dodge something, or live. Right? Like pound that into your head. That will make you a better player, I promise. Don't use it for damage. 90% of the time, it's not correct. You're not good enough. I'm not good enough to do that. You're not good enough to do that. To say that's worth it, right? This is not good. Okay, that's good. That's actually really good. That's actually, windwall comes out. This is fine. This is actually really good. This is actually really good. Holy shit. All I gotta do is not fuck this up. Oh god. You used your E again. Okay, actually, you did it. You used your E to kill someone. This is good. Okay, this is good. Okay, chase is bad. Okay. How do you kill them with no E? Is my question. You no longer have a trump card. So how do you kill them? How do you 1v2 them with a Vel'Koz missing when you have no trump card, right? Janna is not your trump card. You can't rely on your teammates in solo queue. I don't care what rank you're at. You can't rely on your teammates in solo queue. So right here, use your trump card to kill Vayne. Perfectly fine. Actually, really good. But when you chase, you better be queuing these minions to have your trump card back up, right? So that's what happens here. They want to turn right here. You know you've lost, basically. The only way out is this is correct. QSS the knockup, but you miss. And now there's no out. You just really gotta. That's like 90% of this game's problem. You're like Eing in. You're using your cards for no value, right? You're using your abilities for no value. Your E has no value. You actually can't even E now. It's on like half a second cooldown. This is how you die. Half a second means all your health because Vayne has like fucking 6 items. So this is actually how you die. You could have saved the game. You can theoretically 1v5 them. Given enough like skill and like enough probing of weaknesses, you can 1v5 them. But using your E here means you're dead. Especially since you don't flash over this wall. It's just a rip. All right, so you need to think carefully of how you use your abilities. So that's like 90% of this game's problem. Your laning phase is actually pretty good. You did what you needed to do. You went ahead in lane in a losing matchup somehow. You kept that lead, but then you started throwing in team fights, like every single team fight you threw. Let's take a recap. So two things I noticed. One, use your abilities wisely. For any kind of dash within any kind of ADC dash, like flash, should be used for one of 3 things: live, kill, or dodge. Right? Any of those 3 things must meet those criteria. I don't want to see you guys use this shit for damage. You guys are not at that level. I'm not at that level. So don't use it for damage. Like unless you really know what you're doing, like you're better than me, you should be using it for damage. Try to get more value out of your abilities. Like Ezreal ult, only use it if you can reliably hit their backline or kill someone, for example. Qs only basically skill shots in general should only be used when you have a great chance of hitting of landing them. Right. So like we saw in several cases that where he missed his Q, he lost a winning fight or didn't kill someone, something like that, right? 2, chase. This is like a problem everyone has. It wasn't actually as bad as I thought in this replay. I think it only happened twice, but it's still like a big throw, right? Chasing without a plan. If you're ever chasing, you're inherently at a disadvantage because the enemy can turn whenever they want, and you don't know when that point is. So if you chase without a plan and they turn around, that means you're gonna die in most cases because they have a plan. They turned around for some reason and you don't, right? You need to have a plan. basically. When you chase, you need basically to have a plan for anything, but especially when you chase, because chasing is a great way to die in Thor game. So I think that's it for this replay. Basically, you need to like use your abilities wisely. That's like 95% of this replay, in my opinion. You need to use your abilities wisely. You like gain the lead, which is really good. You had some super good ults, but ultimately you Eing in and not getting any value out of your E is what lost like 14 fights. Because you cannot change what your teammates do. Like I saw Renekton doing some boosted shit like suiciding, but there's nothing you can do to change that. You can't control him, but you can control yourself. So you should work to improve on yourself only. So that's what I would say. Just work on using your abilities wisely, and like always think about when you should be using them, why you should be using them. All right, sound good? Oh, all right. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please follow. Please tell people about the stream. Yeah, I'm sleeping. I didn't sleep yet, so we'll do that. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. See you guys later.